Welcome to The Hype, where we give you an inside look at Texas Tech athletics. I'm Nicholas Talbot.
And I'm Krista Pirtle. The Team Luke Tennis Classic is underway at the McLeod Tennis Center. Earlier this week, 4 Lady Raiders were selected to participate in the tournament, including Sarah Dvorak. They will all go up against some of the nation's top names in women's tennis. You can keep up with the order of play over at teamluketennis.com by clicking event information and player draws. You've got 4 girls in this tournament. What was the process of getting them in?
You know, this is a pro tour event, and they were able to get some wild cards. A couple of them got it on their own ranking, and they were able to get some wild cards through the tournament director, you know, to bring out some of the crowds. They try to give some of the local kids some of the wild cards. So, you know, it's a great opportunity for them, and it's something they continue to play in the summers and throughout the fall. So an opportunity to play one of these events at home is very special.
What are you looking forward to seeing from your girls on the court?
Yeah, I mean, just being able to finally play some matches without any stress. You know, there's no team on the other side of the court, and you know, just challenge himself against some of the best in the world. And for a lot of these girls, this is what they want to do after college. And so it's kind of a measuring stick to see where they've come and where we need to go with their game to get them to that reality.
So when did you find out that you'd be participating in this tournament?
I knew for a while. I knew that I was going to sign up because hopefully I was just going to get into qualies, but I was lucky enough to be granted with the wild card into the main.
So how did you skip the qualifying round and get into the main draw? How did that all work out?
Well, I wrote an email to the directors of the tournament and the USTA saying all my tennis accomplishments and such, and then they granted me with it.
Yeah, and her accomplishments, by the way, she's the highest ranked recruit in Texas Tech history, so I think you're pretty good there. But what does it mean to you to be able to play in this tournament, not only to help raise some funds for Luke and his family, but also to play against this type of competition?
I mean, it means the world to me. I mean, it's such a great tournament to be a part of, and especially to be in the main draw with all these amazing players. And to play for Luke, knowing Luke and his family and what they've been through, it just means a lot to be a part of it.
I know this tournament has been going on for a couple days now. What have you seen from the community in terms of support?
Yeah, I mean, from the player party last night, you know, from the fans, from the volunteers, you know, it's just been so well received, so well, you know, supported financially, with time, with effort. It's been unbelievable to see the people come out and support such a great event, and hopefully something we can continue to grow as the years go by.
And you know, Tech is hosting it. You've got girls playing in it. It's the Tech family really backing the Siegel family.
It is, yeah. It's support. I've always said this. It's Tech supporting one of their own, and Siegel is one of ours. And especially being able to help them with the tennis tournament, something that he know was dear to his heart, and Luke, one that's so big to our community. And so to be able to do this is really special for me, and I know for the community and the tennis community in general.
Despite the numbers he put up and the tackles he broke, at 5'6", Jakeem Grant wasn't expected to be chosen in the NFL draft. He was, however, chosen to be part of the NFL Network's television show Undrafted. Here's an inside look at Grant's journey, the lone player in the history of the show to be drafted, and now the primary kick returner for the Miami Dolphins.
It wasn't that long ago when Jakeem Grant wreaked havoc across college football, like this, and this, and this. Oh, and this too.
I mean, Jakeem, of course, he's the all-time leading receiver here at Texas Tech. He's a great brother. You know, he brought energy, you know, every single day to practice. He's the littlest guy out there, but he had the biggest heart. He wasn't afraid of anyone. So Jakeem, I would say he's definitely a teacher. He's taught me a lot as far as the ins and outs of the receiver position in this offense particularly. We used to always just have competitions of, who would be the fastest. Of course, he was faster than me. Who could catch more balls, who could catch one-handed catches and things like that.
Now Jakeem is playing in the NFL as he was drafted by the Miami Dolphins in the 6th round.
When he got drafted, when Jakeem Grant got drafted, I just felt like that was a steal. Like whoever got him was going to be happy.
Oh, I know it was a dream come true. A lot of people don't know Jakeem has 3 kids, so it was definitely, hard. I know it was hard for him in college, having to take care of kids and balance school at the same time. But he did a great job of balancing that and being a star on the field. So I was definitely happy for him. I shot him a text and told him congratulations. You really don't try to get too much, into that. Just you don't want anybody thinking, you're trying to, get to him like, okay, let me get some money. No, it was nothing like that. I just shot him congratulations, and I was very proud of him.
You can catch an inside look at his journey to the NFL, as Jakeem is one of 6 participants in the NFL Network series Undrafted that airs every Tuesday at 7.
There'll be someone in this group this morning that will make an NFL team. Who will that be?
I'm not gonna stop. I just love the game, and I'm not ready to call quits.
I understand that my work isn't done yet. Every ounce of me is gonna give it my all.
Football is one game. It teaches you who you are, man.
Saying that I've worked hard over the last couple of months is the biggest understatement I can ever make.
Doing this for a whole bigger purpose, man, than me.
I want his dreams to come true.
I have to make it. It's not an option.
If he gets an opportunity to get on the football field, they won't get him off, I guarantee you.
This is your opportunity. This is your chance. Just end with no regrets.
With Grant's departure, Texas Tech fans wondered who would step up and shoulder the load he carried offensively. The answer came after Tech's season-opening win over SFA as 17 different receivers caught a pass. Devin Lauderdale leads the group with 14 receptions for 106 yards, and now he answers your questions.
How do you bounce back after last weekend loss? Short-term memory, we can't think about it. We just got to drop it and go to the next game. How special is this group of wide receivers? Very special. Everybody brings something different to the table, so it's very special. When Pat scrambles, are you usually still in the middle of the route for the play, or do you start running a different one to improvise as well? You start running a different one, as in for scramble drill, we practice that. So, that's what Pat brings to the table is scramble, so that we just practice scramble drill. What do you love the most about playing football? I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so it's just there, It's just God gifted. Besides the Jones, what is your favorite place to play and why? My new favorite place to play, besides the Jones, I have to say Oklahoma State, and because the fans is right behind you, yelling and screaming.
You'll definitely want to pay attention to our social media accounts next week. Once you submit a question for the Q&A, your name will go into a drawing for a $50 gift card.
That'll do it for this episode of The Hype. Check out Lubbock Online and RedRaiders.com for all your coverage of Texas Tech athletics. I'm Nick, that's Krista, and we'll see you back here next week on The Hype.